Just off the Orange Freeway. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way.
Gwynn.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. This one's down to third. Hornsby has it. Throw on to first in time, one away. So digging in now, Omar Vizquel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here comes the first pitch.
The second baseman, Roberto.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The center
first offering on its way. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Count is 1-2 now. Alomar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. He got him. Lively fast. Stepping into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No outfielder. Ichiro.
No balls and a strike to count.
Suzuki.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Wainwright is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gwynn ranging back. See you later. Into the box, Rogers Hornsby. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Baseman, number 0.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gwynn's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. At the plate, Frank Thomas. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Mays is off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, George Brett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The first baseman, George
Fouled off.
Brett.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in, Pudge Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
A runner at first with no outs here. Another 0-2 home. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to it.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Pudge Rodriguez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Marcus Moore comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4 from the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gwynn waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Adam Wainwright, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High and deep to right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Striding into the box, Cal Ripken. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop.
Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn has a beat on it. One down. Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez.
The catcher.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Rodriguez.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Gwynn is under it. 2 down. So here now's the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Wainwright comes set. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Digging in to try it again, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Striding in once again, Omar Vizquel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The tag, and he is out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ichiro
0-1 the count.
Suzuki.
Hard hit ball to second. Alomar fields it cleanly. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Gwynn has a beat on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now Rogers Hornsby. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that leading off the inning, George Brett, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now to the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit down the third baseline. Hornsby comes up with it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. At the plate, Marcus Moore as the switch hitter will take his cut. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now
from the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up.
Suzuki.
Thomas over to his left, and that retires the side. Now batting, Willie Mays. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Willie Mays.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The 1-2. High and deep to right. Gwynn racing back at the track. See you later. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Frank Thomas. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Gwynn on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Cal Ripken. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Jr.
Heading out toward shallow right. Gwynn has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Brett has room in foul territory, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Stepping. Into the box.
For the beat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. A swing and a ground ball to third. To his left, Moore. And there's 1 down now. Ready now, Nolan Ryan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in now, Roberto Alomar. Last time through was a base hit.
The second baseman, Roberto.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gwynn going back, and it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot. That on its way.
Willie.
Fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Behind 0-2 now. Popped high in the air. Thomas is under it, no problem. 1 away. So striding in, George Brett. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Oh no, he let it eat him up. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Full count now, 3-2. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in, Pudge Rodriguez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Marcus Moore. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And the throw is in time. It's a at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
The right fielder, Tony.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rogers Hornsby is a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. Mays is right there, 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Willie Mays.
Yeah, this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Gwynn. The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-0 delivery. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Struck him out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps Big Frank.
The first baseman.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and he is. Frank Thomas is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Dennis Eckersley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2-2 the count. And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strike. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. You can kiss it goodbye. So we're all tied. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Omar Vizquel. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. The 2-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to Vizquel.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Alomar. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The center fielder.
Stepping up now, Willie Mays. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Runner, yes,
and there he goes towards second. Grounded softly to the right. Backhanded. And he is out on the tag.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Fernando Rodney gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in, Cal Ripken. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Suzuki has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Pudge Rodriguez. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Vizquel. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
Vizquel.
Popped high in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, George Brett. He steps in off a base hit. Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Goodbye, home run. Ready for another. Kenley Jansen is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, third baseman, Marcus Moore.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him up. Board here, and they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Suzuki.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Rodriguez at second. Moore at first with no outs. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gwynn is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Rogers Hornsby will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. No argument, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
So he wraps up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rogers Hornsby is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Tony Gwynn is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And the runner is in from second. Throw to third, but he's in there, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Digging in once again, Omar Vizquel. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Hit out towards second. Vizquel scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right, Christian Yelich. Will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fouled away. Yelich is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Got him to go down swinging there. Christian Yelich is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a looper to left. Suzuki comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he gets ahead 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Suzuki giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Trevor Hoffman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Oh, no, he muffed it. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hoffman, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's got a changeup, a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, and a curveball. The tag, and he is out.
The center fielder,
so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
2 strikes.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Now another 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Thomas. And he'll step on the... Goose Gossage comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
For the Brewers, the third baseman.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
0.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Popped him up. Brett moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready once again, Willie Mays. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Mays is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Frank Thomas. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits.